In this video, I'm going to share 3 tips that'll make your online store absolutely unstoppable and create a torrential downpour of new customers to your online store, but nobody is talking about them. P.S. If you wait till the end of this video, I've got something really special for you that I think you'll find unbelievably valuable. It'll save you tons of time and an unbelievable amount of money. I've made loads of mistakes in my e-commerce journey, and I just want to try and create these videos so I can help you make less mistakes than I made. Let's get right into the first one. So the first one is people buy feelings and emotions, not products. Let me explain. So you'll find that on a lot of online stores, you'll see people will list the product and then they'll list a whole lot of features and benefits of those products. But a lot of those features and benefits that people list are not things that people actually care about. So I've got 3 examples for you. I'm going to list them out so you can see what I mean, and hopefully it can make a little bit more sense. Example number 1. Let's say you're selling a back massager. You could say, with regards to a feature, you could say something along the lines of relieves back pain. Or you could say something along the lines of never wake up with a tight back again, or never have a tight back when you're picking up your baby out of its cot. Can you see how those 2 things are very different? One of them speaks very much towards just what your actual product does, where the other one talks a lot more towards the emotions and the feelings that people will get and experience once they use your product. Example number 2, let's use a beauty product as an example. So beauty product, let's say you have a product that reduces wrinkles. So you could say, here's my beauty product and it reduces wrinkles. Or you can say something across the lines of feel 10 times younger in 90 days. Can you see how those 2 things are completely different? It's the same product, but the one you're just telling them what they already know, that your product says it reduces wrinkles, so it's going to reduce wrinkles. But we don't want to communicate it that way. We want to communicate it in a way that makes them feel something. Does that make sense? Cool. And the last one, which is quite a popular one that a lot of people sell, is like a weight loss product, okay? A supplement, a fat burner, something along those lines, okay? You could say something like shed body fat fast, or you could say something along the lines of feel confident and ready to step into the dress that you've always wanted to step into. Same thing, same product, you've just explained it and you've communicated that in a little more of an emotional way, with a bit of a emotional twist, if I could call it that, and you've made them feel something. If you can get that right in your product pages and stop just communicating the features in terms of it has 3,000 watts of battery and it can do this and it can do that, rather talk more around the emotions and the feelings that people will feel when they use your product. If you can get that right, you will create a torrential downpour of sales into your business. Point number 2, let's talk about your website. Right now, firstly, before I say a single thing about websites, use Shopify. Okay, I'm not sponsored by Shopify. Shopify don't pay me a cent, but Shopify is the easiest and most efficient way to build out an online store. You don't need a developer. Everything is plug and play. There are thousands of apps you can install on Shopify. They are super easy to use. It's just the right platform to use. So don't go with anything else. Start there. Okay, that's point 1. Point 2 is that the amount of stores that I've gone to that look like they've been drawn out by a toddler on a piece of paper is frightening. It doesn't take a huge amount of skill to create something that looks really good, really nice. Okay, if you don't have the budget to find someone that's an expert in Shopify, you can go onto Fiverr and you can get a few banners designed for $5 or whatever it is, right? I just feel like it's just being a bit lazy if your online store looks like rubbish. How I want you to think about this is if you had to think about walking into a physical store, okay? So you walk into a physical store and you see that the store smells funny and it's untidy and there's clothes everywhere and it looks like it hasn't been cleaned in 3 months, you're going to walk straight out. Even if the products inside are really good, you're just not going to entertain that. And that is exactly how people feel about your online store. There are so many online stores, there are so many people selling probably every single thing that you're selling. So you want to make sure that when someone lands on your site, it looks good, it looks professional, and it looks trustworthy enough for them to give you their credit card details. Point 3, you never want to stop testing new ad creatives. I've made this mistake so many times, and you're always going to find winning ads and losing ads. But quite often when people find their winning ads, they find themselves just sitting back, relaxing, and letting the sales start to pour in. But at some point, those ads are going to get something what you call creative fatigue. So people on the social media platforms have seen your ad too many times, so as soon as it comes up, they just scroll straight past it, and they don't click on it, and they don't even notice it. So if I could give you one piece of advice around this topic that is so important, is never ever stop testing new ad creatives to try and find the ads that work really well. And when you find ones that work really well, then keep on testing on low budgets. You don't have to spend all your money, but just keep testing in the background the whole time. So instead of having 2 or 3 really good performing ads, you have 5, 6, 7, 10, 15, 20 ads that are performing really, really well. You don't want to get caught with your pants down and you're in a situation where your ads have stopped working, you haven't tested new ones, and now you're stuck with a business that's not bringing in sales because you were too lazy to create more ads and test more ads, and now you're getting no sales. And just as I promised you in the beginning of this video, I've got something for you guys. I've got a free community where I give you a full course on Facebook advertising, 100% free. But not just that, this goes on to the last point that I just spoke about around the testing new creatives. I've got over 400 proven, guaranteed to work Facebook ad templates that you can copy, swipe, edit, and deploy into your Facebook ad campaigns, and they are 100% guaranteed to work. So if you want access to that, the link to the E-Comm engine room will be in the description below. Don't miss out on this. At some point, I'll probably charge for this. So if you do want to get it now, pop to the link in the description below, click it, sign up, and I'll see you on the inside.